Good day everyone. For last week updates, I focused on fixing the authentication of the script and refactoring the script as well, and decided to remove the authentication UI. This is to avoid the user to log in eventually or every time it launches the application or detection, and to make sure that the detection will going to run through on the background without having any problems in regards with the authentication. So what I did is that, of course, number one, I remove all of the unnecessary UI and change the authentication inside the .env. So what I will gonna do is that upon installing the application, there will be a setup to input the login email and login password that the administrator will going to use for this account. And inside the video analysis.py, we have now the login endpoint. So if we go here with the login endpoint, we can see here that we are logging in upon initialization of the API client. So basically what we do now is that when we try to send an event, we make sure that we log in and we have a session, and upon logging in, that will be the time that we send all of the detected events automatically. So the login will be automated now, and at the same time the API response for the event and saving is also automated. So when we try to run the python main.py, we can see here that it's successfully initialized and successfully logged in the application. And as you can see here, we have the video footage from before, and I enhanced it as well to make it a little bit faster so it can have detection faster and easily. So if you see here, we have the ID 90. If we try to refresh this one based from the data that will be identified here, so if there are some data that has been analyzed, for example, we'll get a few of the information here. Like for example, the fire smoke that has been analyzed a while ago, physical or fight assault for those user, or from the video wherein they try to push each other. So here, once we see a specific fire smoke, for example, or a motion or analysis has been detected, we can see that it is sending a specific API response here, and this will be the analysis JSON that we are sending directly to our events. Okay, as you can see here, when the threat level is low, so it's not triggering the summary because the threat identified might not be something that needs to be concerning or something that needs to be analyzed or checked inside the dashboard. Okay, I think this is all for now for the update. I will be continue working on with enhancement of this one, as I will be replacing the thread because it requires a high CPU consumption as per noticing and testing. So I will be moving it with async IO operations to make all of the call asynchronous and make the overall performance better.